Krishna, celebration is his life and message. The word celebration is the essence of his life and message. No one can celebrate like Krishna. He is so much in love with life, in romance with the cosmos. Nothing ever even occurred to him as pain. He never occurred as pain to anything. Everything was just celebration.
It is Sri Krishna who is responsible for all the good things we have in our life. Please understand. Anything good, anything joyful, anything auspicious, living the life out of completion and joy. The signs of living the life out of completion and living the life out of completion will lead to enlightenment. Whatever you may be doing without renouncing, this science is introduced to the world first time by Sri Krishna. Understand? Till Krishna, all incarnations were teaching only signs of leaving, renouncing, if you want enlightenment. But it is Krishna who gave these signs of living in completion, the space of completion. Live in the space of completion. You don't need to renounce anything. Wherever you are, you will be radiating life and enjoying life. Understand? He is the greatest politician. After him or before him, no politician is so complete like him. No politician can be compared before him or after him with him. Before him or after him, no one can be compared to his boldness to romance. Understand? If you see the way he radiates knowledge, love, romance, intelligence, strategy planning, only he can be called as Purnavatara. The word Purnavatara can be given only for him. Krishna, unimaginable expression of ultimate consciousness, the power of his presence, and the amount of suffering, opposition he has to go through due to his pure love, his pure energy, and his pure intelligence. Even after he created his own kingdom, he has to face so much. And you all need to know, he is such a powerful strategy planner. He is not a dry, empty, egoistic. When needed, he even escaped from warfield. When needed, he even hid himself when you operate from the space of completion, whatever you do is Leela. It is not boring life. Krishna is the first incarnation demonstrated the concept of Leela on the planet Earth. First incarnation who demonstrated life can be lived from the space of completion. Krishna is embodiment of joy, embodiment of bliss, embodiment of life. Among the polluted politician, he is the embodiment of purity. Never ever he moved into the space of incompletion. If one politician falls into river, it is called pollution. But if all politicians were fall and drown in the river, it is called solution. But Krishna, being the great politician, never ever entered the space of incompletion and established in the spirituality. That is why it did not take even for one moment to leave all his gopis and gopikas and gopas to go to Mathura to fulfill his life's mission. The greatest protector of Dhamma, established in spirituality. There is no materialism. If he was materialistic, he cannot so easily leave whole Brindavan and go just like that. Krishna, the sacrifice he has done to establish Dhamma, the way he lived Dhamma and protected Dhamma, unimaginable, amazing. Still is the one man ruling the whole Hindu consciousness and largest worshipped man. Please understand. Largest worshipped incarnation on the planet Earth is Krishna. Making everyone feel that he belongs to them. That is the basic need for the romance to happen. He was able to do, and ability to handle all the anger and jealous from the people who are not able to raise themselves to the level of Krishna. And what a personality. Krishnastu Swayam Bhagavan. Krishna is very God. God himself landed in the human body. Purnavatara. He set a trend for incarnations. Understand? Like how in each field people give a breakthrough in that field, set a trend. He set a trend for how an incarnation should land and express, exhibit, and make themselves available to the human consciousness. What to describe? Whether it is whether he is multi-dimensional human personality or extraordinary energy expression or the playfulness or all these things expressing itself in one 6 feet biomemory without conflict. he escaping from a war and his courage, both has no conflict. His romance and his knowledge has no conflict. The Radha Krishna and Gita Krishna, no conflict. You cannot imagine a guy who is having so much of romance, outrageous flirt, the most outrageous flirt happened on the planet Earth. Standing in the war field and giving Gita, the most comprehensive, unabridged dictionary of the world philosophies. Both can happen from one brain without conflict. Krishna, if I have to put in one word the life, legacy, message of Krishna, I'll use the word life. Just intense life. It expressed in body as ever youthful, healthy person. It expressed in intellect as amazing strategist. It expressed in emotion as a most beautiful, pure romance. It expressed in the dimension of length, the knowledge, the dimension of breadth, amazing artistic expression. Even when he is teaching the greatest truths, it was done in a very poetic form. His book is called Song, Gita, because it is more poetic than anything else. Singer, dancer, musician, strategist, a beloved for everyone. In length, he expressed knowledge in the breadth, pure art in the depth, the power he manifested in every action, the responsibility he has shown. Life, actually only who knows life can understand anything about Krishna, not otherwise. Not otherwise at all. Krishna says beautifully, if you understand me, you will understand you and you will understand the whole universe. That is what he means. In the young age itself, my gurus taught me one thing. The source code of the software based on which I am functioning. The first principle based on which I 3D printed myself. Once I know that, I know everything. Krishna is the greatest blessing, gift we can receive from Krishna. Understand the kind of a charismatic personality he is, the kind of the extraordinary charisma he manifested. Knowing Krishna, loving Krishna, being Krishna, celebrating Krishna is the greatest gift we can receive from Krishna. If you want to read this universe, life, Gita is the dictionary. If you want to read Gita, Krishna is the dictionary. If you want to know the meaning of what is life, what is goal, what is good, what is bad, if you want to know the meaning of all these words, life, read Bhagavad Gita. The meaning given in Gita is the real meaning of life. Vairagya. You want to know what is Vairagya? Read Bhagavad Gita. The meaning given in Bhagavad Gita for Vairagya is the meaning of the Vairagya. Cosmos. If you want to know what is cosmos, read Bhagavad Gita. The meaning given in Gita for the cosmos is the meaning of the cosmos. Love, devotion, everything you want to know about life. Read Gita. That's the meaning of life. Everything you want to know about Gita, read Krishna. That's the meaning. Only when you understand the absolutely charismatic, excellent personality called Krishna, only when you are in love with Him, only when you are in absolutely awed by Krishna, you will understand what He means by karmanye vadigaraste mabaleshu gadachanaha uttared atmanatmanam atmanam avasadayet. Love, sacrifice, ferociousness, knowledge, power, all these are separate words in lower middle class level. In the peak of pure consciousness, all these are ananta kalyana gunas of one being. That is why I insist. Understand about that being. Understand why Krishna is celibate, pure brahmachari. When he started his Rasa Leela before the age of 10, why he is extreme, pure, absolute embodiment of compassion when he is the mastermind of the world's largest war ever happened. Understand? Mahabharata war, the number of people died is much more than World War I, World War II put together. Not only the quantity of people, even the quality of people. No. World War I, World War II killed so many statesmen. Mahabharata war, not only the soldiers, so many statesmen were killed. Giants like Bhishma, who can never be reproduced again, are eliminated. The person who has masterminded this great destruction is still considered and worshipped, revered. Actually, in reality itself, is an extreme compassion. Meditate on all this. Try to understand all this. Understanding the personality of Krishna gives you absolute understanding about Gita. Understanding Gita gives you absolute understanding about everything. Understand, internalize the deeper
revelations, secrets shared by the great devotees who lived around Krishna.
See Krishna's personality. He never gave up on people even who are hypocrites towards him. He continued till the end. He did not give up. Please understand, till the last day of the war, Krishna's army was fighting for Duryodhana. You need to know. The fellow who ordered Krishna's arrest. See, when Krishna went as an ambassador, as per the Dharma, Hindu Dharma, ambassador cannot be arrested or harmed. I think all these laws Hinduism created first. How to interact with other countries. But he crossed that law, ordered the arrest of Krishna. Krishna saved himself through his power, that is secondary. He goes to that extreme. But even to Duryodhana, Krishna doesn't say no. When Duryodhana comes to Krishna for help before the war, actually this Duryodhana coming to Krishna for help happens after Duryodhana orders Krishna's arrest and Krishna saves himself. Even the multi-layered people, the hypocrites who behave one way here, one way there, one way there, even the multi-layered people, Krishna did not give up. That is why I am saying he is Purnavatar.
The absolute compassion, absolute love manifests with cosmic vision about life. If your vision expands, you ooze, radiate absolute compassion, absolute love, which is power. Understand? Neither compassion nor love is weakness. Both are power. Delusion is weakness. Neither compassion nor love is weakness. It comes from the power of the cosmic vision. Krishna's life itself is dana, given to this world out of absolute compassion. Understand? The human beings have become so cranky just for their own birth greed to possess the things of this world. See, they have gone to the extreme. Either I possess or no one possesses. That is the devilish mentality, demonic mentality. And too many demons have evolved with too much of capabilities during that period. That is why Krishna has to create a controlled condition, Kurukshetra, and diffuse all the demonic weapons, demonic people's powers and capabilities, like how they diffuse the nuclear infrastructure, the atomic infrastructures, the atom bomb infrastructures. Same way, Krishna created the controlled condition called Kurukshetra in his own very breathing space, and he dismantles all of them, diffuses all of them, and saves the whole Srishti. Conducting the Mahabharata war is one of the most beautiful, compassionate service Krishna has done. If Krishna has not conducted the Mahabharata war, today we will not be having the planet Earth where we can sit and talk to each other. If we are sitting and talking to each other, if we human beings are still on the planet Earth, worship Krishna just is sacrifice. When I was in the Mylapore Ramakrishna Math as a brahmachari, I'll never miss going to Parthasarathi temple. Kapalishwara temple and Parthasarathi temple, these two are my favorite. Every day I'll go and stand in front of Parthasarathi. When I see his mustache, tears will roll in my eyes, because after the war, Krishna came for rest to Chennai. On the ocean side, he rested to recover. So that is the replica in Parthasarathi temple. That's the only temple I think Krishna is with mustache, beard. Because he was recovering from all the wounds. He could not shave. I tell you, whenever I see the Parthasarathis mustache and the Utsava Murti of Parthasarathi, tears used to roll in my eyes. What a compassion. Just you took the arrows and saved the planet Earth. The absolute compassion. Understand? Whether the physical arrows of Bhishma, he took it on himself, or verbal abuse of Shishubala, nothing stopped his sacrifice. What a personality. Hey, you should teach Krishna to your kids, not other stupid warriors. Krishna is the hero.